Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your work reading. Thank you for joining me today. What we're going to be doing is looking at the energies around your work environment. So if you actually are employed at the moment, or if you're thinking of starting a project of your own, whether you want to do a side hustle, whatever your circumstances are, let's have a look at the energies that surround you. And we're going to as we go through the reading, and it's not going to be a long one, but as we go through the reading, we're going to ask Spirit for advice on what you need to do, what energy you need to bring to enable you to move things forward. So we're with Aquarius, Spirit. Let's get started, please. We're with Aquarius. Can we have guidance on their work situation? What does Aquarius need to do? What's the energy? Thank you. Oh, do you know, this is coming up quite frequently in readings at the moment. We have clear out the old. We have leap of faith. Love that card. And we have keep your dreams alive. I'm going to go for 6. Oops, I dropped those, Spirit. Thank you. We have inner truths. Again, we're seeing this a lot in readings at the moment. A lot of soul searching required. Oops. We have trust your own understanding. Okay. And we have make a decision. Wow. I love this, Aquarius. Clear-cut readings, and I love this for you. My Aquarian friends always seem to like clear decisions, so I love the fact that we've got this here. Right, let's get started. I'm just checking you can see everything. I think so. So, what do you need to clear out, Aquarius? What is it that is in your life that is keeping you a bit stuck or taking up too much of your time and energy? It's really important. This can be anything from activities you're doing, from people who are draining you, from thought patterns, your what's going on in your head that's keeping you stuck, Aquarius. Anything that is old and keeping you stuck, Spirit is saying it's time to clear it out. Anything that's holding you back, that isn't serving you, is not for you. And they're saying, look, they want you to move forward because they're ready. You are ready to take a leap of faith. It always reminds me, well, it's the same really, it's the Fool card in Tarot. Time to take that step forward, that leap of faith, and say, do you know what, this is a new beginning for me. And they're saying, Aquarius, it's so important that you keep your dreams alive. It's the only thing that's going to bring you happiness, is meeting your inner needs, So don't forget to give yourself time to sort of explore your dreams and work towards them, because it's what's going to make you happy. Again, this card keeps coming up and up and up. I think, wow. I don't know actually how many readings this has come up in, but it doesn't really matter for you at the moment, Aquarius. It's just fascinating for me. We're being encouraged to do a lot of soul searching at the moment. Keep your dreams alive. What are your dreams? Have you lost sight of them? Are you allowing things around you to get dark, Aquarius? You need to keep the lamp lit, okay? That little light, that inner candle that's shining, the inner light that's shining, you need to keep it alive, And so it's about discovering what is that inner light, what is that spark that makes me sort of move things forward and enjoy life more. If you're getting, this is an interesting card to me, because normally cards would say things like, and I'm sure there's one in this deck as well that says trust your own intuition, but this says trust your own understanding. So this is very much about your perception of things. If you have a feeling about something or a perception about something that's happening around you, or if you have an idea for a little side hustle or cottage industry or whatever, you need to trust your perception of how that's going to pan out. So, if you have a really good idea, a real spark, and you think, do you know what, that's something that you don't see very often, and I think people might actually like it. They're saying, trust your perception, give it a try. You've got nothing to lose, Aquarius. You know, obviously I'm not saying to you, give up your job and plunge loads of money into a new thing. You know, you've got your own free will, but you know, this is just guidance from spirit about trusting your own ideas, your own dreams, and trusting your knowledge to take you forward. And they're saying, you know what, Aquarius, it's leading to you making a decision here. And I do get the feeling this is quite a big decision. Like I said earlier, you've all got free will. You can either make a decision or not make a decision. That's up to you. This is just guidance from spirit. They're saying that, you know, if you follow this thinking, it will lead to a decision. And I'm going to pull some tarot now to find out what this is all about and what this decision will be. So why are Aquarius being encouraged to clear out the old, spirit? Why are they being encouraged to clear out the old? Yeah, you're living in the past. You're living in the past. This, Aquarius, this is not time for you to live in the past. So anything that you're clinging on to, maybe if somebody did you wrong in the past, it's time to let go of it. You know, and this isn't a love reading, this is a work reading, okay? So if anything, if something hasn't worked out, or maybe you started a little project of your own in the past, it didn't work out, maybe you're stuck on the fact that it didn't work out, rather than thinking, well, okay, what else can I try, or how can I adapt it to make it work, you know? So it's very much about clearing out old patterns of thinking here. That seems to be the message spirit want you to have. There are really good things. Look at this card. There's lots of good things on this table, but this person's missing the good things because they're focusing on what went before, you know. So you need to actually change your focus. I mean, look at this. We have the leap of faith, and this person's going in sort of your direction, leaping forward, but you've got your back to the leap of faith. It's not going to help you move forward. Again, Six of Cups, we're seeing this a lot. I think a lot of you are in need of connecting with your inner child at the moment. But also, you know, this may signify an idea coming from someone from the past, or it may be someone gifting something to you that sparks this little spark within, you know. Very much a card of nostalgia. So it may be sort of something that you remember from childhood that brought you happiness. It may be a person that brought you happiness. It may be someone you link up with in order to start a new business or something. You know, I had an old friend recently who contacted me completely out of the blue after years and said, do you want to make a podcast? Bizarre. I'm not an Aquarius. But, you know, it's that type of thing that is coming through with this card. You know, and it's maybe time to take a leap of faith. If someone discusses an idea with you and it really lights that inner spark for you, Aquarius, maybe it's time to give it a go. Yeah, there's really a lesson about letting go here, letting go of what doesn't serve you. You know, you're holding on too tightly to something. And as I say, if there was drama or something difficult around your working environment in the past, it's time to let go of it, because you're clinging so much to it that you may miss the good opportunities that are being brought in. It may even be someone from a previous workplace, and you may think, oh, that brings back too many memories. But actually, maybe it's time to listen to their idea. I don't know. You will know when it's right, because you will be in a position where you can trust your feeling about it. You can trust your perception of what they're saying to you, Aquarius. So why is Aquarius keeping their dreams alive, please? Again, we have a child in this picture, which is really interesting. Let me just pick it up for you, because I'm not sure how clear you can see it. There's a child here. So, you know, some of you may want to work with children. Some of you may have had something that you did, as I said earlier, that you did when you were a child, something you loved that you want to revisit, you know. It's time to have an adventure. You know, it's not a time. I mean, it's interesting. Look at this blend. It's not, if you're going to do something, it's worth doing well, because here you are sitting in very stable, abundant energy. This isn't something, you know, in terms of your dreams, you've maybe in the past been a bit sort of flaky, a bit in and out, a bit sort of going from one idea to the other. But the King of Pentacles brings in stability. He's achieved stability through his efforts. So yeah, that's a really interesting blend of energies, because they're almost contradictory. It seems like you're going to be moving forward from flitting around with ideas in your head, Aquarius, to actually becoming very stable, very grounded, and for abundance to come your way. I just wish you'd give me a slice of that cake. It looks so nice. Not that I'm hungry or anything. So what are the inner truths that Aquarius need to look for, please? It's time to put down your burdens. This work doesn't have to be a trial. Work issues don't have to be a trial. It's time to let go of whatever this was before. It's played too heavily on you, Aquarius. It's time to put it down. It's time to look for your inner spark. Can I have another, please, for the inner spark? Yeah. You may have felt under siege from people. You may have felt people were wanting too much from you. Or you may have had lots of people making offers and you didn't know which way to turn. And they're saying, hold on. See, this person's holding on to one wand. Hold on to what is important to you, but don't hold on to the burdens. You don't need them. If they're not serving you now, then let go and let the new things come in. It's time to take a leap of faith. Yeah, it's time to bring that balance in. You know, be patient with yourself. Forgive yourself for what happened in the past and how, you know, any reactions you had to it, and bring in that balance. Why do we have trust your own understanding, please? Excuse me. Look at this. Trust your own understanding. This is the world is about completion of a cycle. So something needs to complete. Something needs to be over. Okay. But I get the feeling that Spirit are saying to you, it's only going to be over and it's only going to complete when you let go of it. It's time to move on. It's not time to keep picking at what happened before. It's time to move on. But they're saying trust your own perception of this situation, but don't use the sort of unwillingness to let go. Don't confuse that with your perception. Can we have some more information on the world, please? Yeah, look at you. You know, here you are dwelling on the negativity, looking at the negatives of a situation. Again, we have 4 of Cups, we have 5 of Cups. But you're missing the new opportunities because you're still sitting and dwelling on what happened before. So it's time to complete that cycle. And, you know, the bottom cards link always to the top cards also. So they're saying here, trust your perception. It's time to take a leap of faith. It's time to take new opportunities and not to dwell on the past. So what's the decision Aquarius needs to make, please? What's the decision Aquarius needs to make? Some of you need to decide to take some time out if you're able. Some of you maybe need to sort of rethink your strategies for what you're doing. And you maybe need to rest. This is a rest and recovery card. So if some of you have had, you know, a lot of work to do recently, it's time to perhaps just take some time out to review what you want to do next. And then you will develop your focus. Some of you may be traveling, but this is in terms of work. Some of you may travel for work, excuse me, but this is as much about what you focus on is how you move forward. So, excuse me, the decision that you're making, it's really important to focus on where you want to go. Again, this leap of faith. How are you going to move things forward, not backward? So what you focus on is what you're going to bring in. Okay, so if you want forward movement, Aquarius, that's where your attention needs to be. Let me get one more card, please. Yeah, It's time to, that couldn't be any clearer. You know, what you achieved in the past, you were happy with, you felt you'd done a good job, you felt that you'd put in effort, but if it didn't work out or there were problems with it in some way, Spirit are giving you an incredibly clear message, Aquarius. It is time for you to move forward, to look for your pastures new, to take your leap of faith and bring in more beautiful things. Okay, I'm going to pull a few Moonology. I'm just going to go for 2 or 3, and depending on what Spirit wants to give us, and let's see what the closing messages are for you. So we're with Aquarius Spirit still. Can you show us please what they need to see? Thank you. We have meditate and contemplate. Again, we had the rest and recovery card here. So this, I'm losing my voice. So this is about you taking time to you know, really think about how you want to move things forward. We have 3 cards. So we have believe in the impossible. So, you know, let your dreams, it says keep your dreams alive. In the past, you may have felt, well, I can't pursue that because I'm stuck dealing with this situation. But they're saying possibilities are endless. You know, whatever you put your focus to, you can achieve. And luck is on your side, Aquarius. It's time to move forward. They've given me a 4th card, right? But they're saying you can't move forward if you stay stuck. It's time to take that leap of faith and step out of your comfort zone. That's what's going to carry you forward in whatever it is you're doing. Obviously, this is a general reading, a general work reading, sorry, for Aquarius. So please take what resonates from whatever bit of it for you. And thank you so much for watching today. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel because it really helps. And if you can drop me a like if you enjoyed the reading, that would be great because it helps the algorithm pick up the video. And yeah, I will read for you all again soon. And as I said, thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. Have a lovely week. Take care. Bye for now.